What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Logisticalstyles coming at you with another video, and today we are going to do a gig log. Maybe not necessarily gig log, but a gig review. Just going to go over the last gig I did this weekend, which was probably my last mobile gig for this year. It was a holiday party for a group of skiers. They call it the Snow Seekers Ski Club. They are a group of African American skiers that have been breaking the boundaries and breaking the stereotypes that black people don't participate in skiing or any other type of winter sports, but they are a pretty big group worldwide, and I was dealing with the Atlanta chapter of them, and they had a holiday party at the Sandy Springs, Georgia Convention Center. It's part of their new downtown area, and it's really, really nice. The venue was really dope. I'm gonna jump over to the video that I was recording for the gig log, and kind of pause it here and there to give you a couple of highlights. And then also I want to show you some of the things I want to focus on are my lighting. So I really have been trying to simplify my lighting. I used to be the guy with the big T-bar and all the gadgets hanging from it, and it just I didn't like that setup. It was too much to put together. It was not that great looking as far as, you know, all the equipment hanging from the T-bar. The light show was nice, but I didn't think it was worth all the effort and the compromise of the look. So I've been trying to find different ways to place my light fixtures. If you looked at my previous videos, you'll see that I sometimes like to put them on top of speaker stands, really tall speaker stands that have scrims, and put the little mini moving head on top of that with the PAR 34 hooked up to that as well, kind of making a totem without actually having truss. But I still wasn't really happy with that setup because it required me to put something together. So what I did for this event is I ended up just taking the mini moving heads and putting them on the floor at the base of the speakers, which were on tripods. Both of them were on tripods, versus sometimes I like to put one top on a pole connected to my sub. Today I just put both tops on tripods and spread them out on the left and right of the dance floor area, and put my sub in the middle, and it worked out pretty well. And I'm glad I did it that way because about halfway through the gig my sub died. So my sub went out on me. I knew it was coming. I've been using the same sound system for probably the past 6-7 years, so I know it's time for me to make some changes. And I had already said it. This was gonna be my last year using this sound system. I was either gonna just use it for rentals or just sell it off and put that money towards buying something better. I didn't really even need a sub for this event because it was an older crowd. There were people like with canes, and you know, they danced. There were some, you know, people my age there, but it was not a young crowd. So I didn't need all the extra bass, and the speakers I used, which are the Mackie Thumps, which I want to get rid of and upgrade, they were sufficient for the gig, so they got me through with no problem. But we'll jump into it. I'll show you, you know, the setup of how the room looked, and even get you some footage of the crowd having a good time. It ended up being a really cool party, but like all my gig logs, I can't, you know, have the music I playing in the video because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So anyway, I'll drop the music when it comes, and we'll just go through, and I'll show you how this gig went. All right, we are here, and I'm in the room. A very nice place. This is at the City Hall for Sandy Springs, and it is one of their venues or their rooms. Let me go ahead and switch the camera around. All right, and so this is what it looks like. Nice size room. Definitely can hold about 150 people or so. They got a bar, cash bar, got the food, my dance floor, and I will be set up over here. I loved this setup because they put me right where I should be. It's not like a lot of the gigs I've done this year where they have a dance floor, but they put the DJ somewhere to the side. This was a really nice setup. I really liked the way that they had planned this out. And this is how I set it up. I have, you know, my lights on my table. I had my mini movers on the floor in front of the tripod over here. So what I did was I had the mini mover just on the floor with a DMX cable running back to the other one that's on the floor in the same position. And it looks a little messy from this position. I didn't use scrim. I just, you know, this was not an expensive gig, so I was trying to travel as light as possible, and I didn't have it with me. So normally I would have scrimmed it up and it would have just been the black totem, but this is how I had it set up here. And then I had these little globes that I got. They're from Monster. So this is what I got right here. These globes right here, I got it from a store called Ollie's. It's kind of like Big Lots or like any other wholesaler that they just buy product and, you know, sell it for really cheap. But it's made by Monster. Monster's the company that makes the expensive speaker cables, but it's USB chargeable. You can program it to different light colors. It comes with an app you can use on your phone. I'll do a review on this light separately, but that's what I put on the table, just as an accent, or, you know, just a decoration, because I didn't have a whole lot of other lighting going on. But I didn't need any other lighting because the 2 pars and the 2 mini movers were just enough, exactly what I needed in order to wash this room out and actually, you know, have it, you know, active and moving. It was perfect for this party situation, and it didn't overbear onto the food area and the bar area. You know, my focus was on the dance floor, and this really worked out. And I even put up a little bit of uplighting in the corners, you know, just using some spare lights that I carry. They're not battery powered, they're just regular LED lights, but they serve a purpose as uplighting when needed. So that worked out for that. And then this is what it looked like. This was the party. You know, they had this lady right here. She had a great time. This was, I think I was playing Too Short at this time. This was like at the very end of the night. They did their 2-step. It was a good time, and it was a lot of different flows to the party. And they already were talking about, you know, booking for the next event, and we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm ready to do some more parties, but this was like a really good, easy party, and just an example of what I do. And, you know, I don't just talk about equipment. I actually go out and use it, and this is me using it. So please look out for the next video. This was just a quick gig review. I got some more reviews coming up, like I said, about these lights. I'm doing a testing of switching from Mac to a Windows laptop for DJing, so I'm going to do some videos about that as well. But until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment the videos. I'll see y'all later. Peace.